Hey guys, how's it going? Spinosaurus the King here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how Jurassic Park 3 was a really good movie, and it came out 19 years ago, so we're celebrating the 19th year anniversary, and we're also going to be talking about how it's impossible that the Spinosaurus is quadrupedal, and then all the other smaller ones are bipedal, and we're just going to talk about, those two things in general. So I'm here with two of my homies, BK Go Crazy and Aunt Ellis. Go ahead guys, introduce yourselves.
What's going on, everyone? How y'all doing?
Yeah. So anyways, who would like to start off? You or BK? I'll go third, since I got guests here.
I mean, let's guess. I'll start it off then. What anniversary is it?
19th.
19th? The 19th anniversary of Jurassic Park 3. It's been a while.
I know.
It's been a while.
2001, man. 19 years.
It's I know this movie gets a lot of hate because of it did not. No movie is perfect. I mean, it did have its problems and whatnot, but it's still a good movie. I enjoy it, especially for the nostalgia.
Exactly.
It was like when I was a kid, I ain't have cable, so it was either I was watching one of the Jurassic Park movies or something else. Like it was fun. It was a nice time.
Definitely.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was more of like just. I was always into the T-Rex and the Raptors, but then Jurassic Park 3 came along and the Spino just kind of just swept me off my feet, I guess, and just took the whole thing.
Yeah,
I took all control. Just like, wow, like a whole new dinosaur.
Yeah.
And they killed the T-Rex. No disrespect, no disrespect to the T-Rex, 'cause I still like the T-Rex, but I mean, it was the fact that it was actually able to kill one, and it became the new villain. It was like, okay. Got some heat to it.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. But Anthony, do you want to go next or?
Yeah, I was gonna say, even when I was little, I always looked at dinosaurs. But the thing is, when it came to the T-Rex and the Raptor, I just thought it was too common. Like I like T-Rex and the Raptors, but when the Spino came along, I just thought, because I was like 3 years old when I saw the movie.
Nice. I was probably 3 or 4 as well.
Yeah, well, 3 or 4. I think I was 4 or 5 years old actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 4 or 5 years old actually.
Yeah, same.
But when I saw the Spino kill the Rex, I was like, what kind of dinosaur is that? I already was getting to like the dinosaur already. Just looking at it, because it's a beautiful looking creature.
Yeah,
right.
I agree.
It just looks so unique for a carnivore.
I totally agree.
That's what made me fall in love with the Spino as my favorite dinosaur growing up to this day.
Alright, so I'll go with my story next. So like I said, the first time I watched Jurassic Park 3, I was probably 4 or 5 years old, and to be honest, I know Jurassic Park 3 is not the first movie that came out, but it actually was the first movie I saw in the entire franchise, and so that's what probably made me love the Spinosaurus. Who knows, maybe if I saw Jurassic Park before JP3, I'd be a T-Rex fan, but I don't know for sure. But the other reason why I love the Spinosaurus so much is just because I love crocodiles. They're my favorite animal that lives nowadays, and I know Jurassic Park 3 had its problems, we all know the Spinosaurus would actually be bigger than what it was in JP3. The crescent was wrong, but don't forget, 2001, they didn't know shit about the Spinosaurus, number one. And the other problem with the movie is that they cut out a couple good scenes. They should have kept the Raptor versus the Pteranodon scene so we can see the Pteranodon kick its ass. And I also wish that they kept, what else? I think there's even supposed to be a scene with the JP3 Raptor pack taking on the Ankylosaurus. That would have been really cool to see. I personally think the Ankylosaurus would definitely win. And, overall, I think it was just the plot in the movie. People always complain about the plot, too. I think the plot's really good. The guys, they go parachuting, and then he gets lost. I think the plot is actually really good. It's something they haven't done before. And we finally got a new dinosaur other than the Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is the Spinosaurus in this movie, which made it really good. Because, we're always getting T-Rex, and it's getting really boring,
Right.
Those are my main thoughts on this, to be honest.
But I mean, going off of what you was talking about with the whole, they cut out some good scenes. Jurassic Park 3, with its production, they had definitely a lot of problems. There was cutting out a lot of good scenes. They was cutting out parts and scenes that's still in the movie. Like some extra. There's a lot of deleted scenes with the Spino versus T-Rex. They went through like I think like 4 different type of scenarios for how the fight was supposed to go out.
Yeah.
And in the original fight, it was actually supposed to be a complete like one-sided fight in favor of the Spino. Clayton had read out the script for that in one of his like past videos like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah, we one-sided fight, and I'd like to see that one instead. You know,
It does sound more intense.
Not because not because I don't like the T-Rex or anything. It's just because I would have liked to see something a little different. A little different.
Well, but also with the fight they show, it just proves how much stronger the Spinosaurus is than the T-Rex, even as a juvenile. That's why I kind of liked the fight that we saw.
Right.
And then I remember a while back, me and you did a scenario that apparently the Indominus Rex was much bigger than both of them, and then we both eventually found out we were wrong. Spinosaurus is actually quite bigger than both T-Rex and Spinosaurus. I mean, Spinosaurus is actually quite bigger than Indominus Rex and T-Rex when fully grown, which is pretty insane. The only hybrid dinosaur I can think of that's bigger than Spinosaurus, I think you probably saw my post recently. The Ultimasaurus?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I'll admit this, like, for a fact, the Ultimasaurus is gonna kill a Spinosaurus, 100%. That thing is 21 meters long. It has claws that are, like, 3 times the size of a Therizinosaurus. Like, no carnivore stands a chance. Not even Indominus Rex or Spinosaurus could kill that thing, don't you agree?
Right.
Like, Ultimasaurus is just the ultimate... It's called Ultimasaurus, you know why? Because it's the ultimate killing machine, right?
Right.
And that thing is, like even on land, the Mosasaurus would not beat on land. The only way it would beat it is in the water. That thing is just crazy strong. And you have to be a fanboy of saying that Spinosaurus or Indominus Rex could kill it. Like, someone who said that would clearly just be a fanboy, no?
Right.
Because nothing's killing that thing except for Mosasaurus, but in the water, not on land. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But besides Ultimasaurus, we all know Spinosaurus is the strongest carnivore. People who say T-Rex or Indominus Rex can beat it, they're clearly just fanboys. That's just the end of the day. The only thing for sure, the only dinosaur that's real that could probably kill the Spinosaurus is, a dinosaur called the Argentinosaurus? It's like a massive long neck, like 3 times the size of a long neck or bigger. It's really big. Like, not even, no dinosaur or hybrid except for Ultimasaurus could probably take that thing down. That thing is just, it's insane. People think Brachiosaurus is big. Wait till you meet Argentinosaurus, But anyways, what should we talk about our favorite moment from JP3? Like favorite scene specifically? Maybe we should do that.
Oh yeah.
Next. Okay, do you want to go first?
I would say out of all of the scenes, my favorite scene would probably be either the attack on the plane or
Plane attack, yeah.
Definitely the ending scene where they had to hand back over the eggs.
I mean, I have a hard time picking between 2 specific scenes. It's either the plane attack or the river attack. I have a hard time choosing. Like, that's really hard for me to choose because both of those scenes were really good,
Right.
And it's a hard choice for me to do. I don't know if I had to pick. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go with the river scene maybe, but just because of how badass it was in the water with the storm and all that. I think that scene was really good. But the plane attack is my second favorite scene. Then my third would probably be the fight between Spinosaurus and T-Rex. Anthony, how about you? What's your favorite scene in the franchise? I mean, in the JP3 movie. The river scene, nice. So Beak, I'm guessing yours is the plane scene, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the plane scene was really, like I said, I just barely choose it over the plane scene. Not much, because the plane scene was really good.
I was gonna tell you the reason I chose the river because it seemed kind of accurate for the Spinosaurus.
Yeah, I agree. Like, we all know Spinosaurus is a water dinosaur, but we all know it's not quadrupedal. In fact, that brings us up to the next discussion. Here's what I find bullcrap about paleontologists. They're saying they want to say that the biggest Spinosaurus dinosaur is quadrupedal, but then all the other ones, including Oxalia, Sigilmosaurus, Baryons, Suchomimus, those are all bipedal. Like, that doesn't make any logical or scientific sense, you know? Like, that is complete bullcrap. If they wanted to say all of them are quadrupedal, maybe I'd kind of buy it then, but they don't. Like, what are your thoughts on this, guys?
I mean, I ain't really got nothing to say off that one. You know, a lot of people been arguing with that about that whole topic. So, Anthony, if you got that, you got that one.
I think Anthony's got this one, yeah.
I wanted to say that as much as we're probably not, you know, well, y'all, I know y'all not paleontologists, but at one point in my life, I used to want to be a paleontologist.
Yeah.
Same.
But
Same.
I was gonna say, some paleontologists, I don't believe a lot of them are T-Rex fans too. So
I totally agree, because, like, think about it. Back in 2008, they actually discovered, like, I could be wrong, but I'm almost guaranteed they discovered a full Spinosaurus skeleton, because it was put in a Japanese museum, and then all of a sudden, they just changed the complete design in 2014. It's like them basically saying, like, when Emma lives nowadays. It's like saying, changing a dog design from quadrupedal to bipedal nowadays. Like, that's basically, it's like comparing the same thing, no?
Right.
Because you once you discover an animal fully, like, for example, they discovered a T-Rex fully, and then they finally discovered a Spinosaurus fully in 2008. You can't just reconstruct it to make someone to please fans, you know. That's what I don't think. That's what I know that they done, because think about it. Like I said, they discovered it in 2008, so they must have changed it because they know how much hate Spinosaurus gets, right?
Right.
Like, and I know Anthony. Anthony's the one who told me about this, and then once he told me, I'm like, bro, you're so right. You know what I mean, Anthony?
yeah,
Yeah, man. Like, it's just, oh my god. But, like, it's weird. Like, they even say the Oxalia is bipedal and Spinosaurus is not. Like, it's like saying Spinosaurus is quadrupedal. It's like saying BK Go Crazy's his little legs can support an elephant's weight. Like, do you guys think that's even possible or no?
Nope.
Exactly. So Nazar Ibrahim, the one who's doing these reconstructions, he's clearly just a T-Rex fanboy. He must be. There's no way that
I
you.
don't like them. I really don't. I'm sorry. Like, I know the man they did nothing to me, but like,
And if he sees his,
like, it's destroying my childhood, man. Like, I just grew up. That's how I looked at dinosaurs growing up.
yeah.
There ain't no changing, man.
But no, like, and then recently they're saying the Spinosaurus is bipedal again, but it still has the little legs, which is not true. And they're saying it has like a dragon-like tail. Like, I don't think this is physically possible, guys. This is just complete bullshit.
Okay, I kind of the tail. I could kind of understand, but like
Yeah, maybe the tail, but the legs, no.
That makes sense to me.
I think the legs and the sail, like, yo, have you seen the new sail in the Spinosaurus? How in the hell can they change the sail when they already discovered the entire sail in 2008? Like, how is that? That's a myth.
They got it looking like a square.
Yeah, like, it's a myth. BK, what are your thoughts on that?
It doesn't fit at all.
No, it doesn't. Like, that's bullcrap. That's the sail and the legs is bullcrap. Maybe the tail, they might be right, maybe, but the legs and the sail. Nazar Ibrahim, you're probably not going to see this video, but if you do, you are completely wrong about that. Definitely. There's no way. But,
Cause next time, if I get my sketch pad, I'm gonna try to sketch out the spinal and say how I think it really did.
yeah, I agree, bro.
There's a lot of prehistoric animals I know about.
And here's the other thing that pisses me off with JP3, like, what people say. People are constantly saying that the Spinosaurus is just as much as of a genetically modified hybrid as the Indominus Rex. Like, don't you guys think that's, like, such bullcrap?
Yeah.
Like, how is that even physically? It didn't show. Like, I recently did a video explaining why the Spinosaurus was so aggressive. It's because they freaking hit its sail with their plane and they shot it with explosive gun bullets. Like, any animal is gonna act aggressive. Like, it's like saying a lion's not gonna attack you if you shoot it, you know?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, so it's not a hybrid. Like I said, the only part, for the longest time, I kind of thought that the Spinosaurus had maybe Allosaurus DNA in it because of the crescents, but then I realized that I did some more research, and then back in 2001, they didn't discover like what the Spinosaurus's head looked like. That's why, years ago, they thought Spinosaurus had a face like a T-Rex. Do you guys remember those days?
Yeah, no, I remember seeing it on the toys.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why that's the thing. They didn't know what the Spinosaurus's face looked like, so they took an estimate and they made a prediction, right? Just like the size in JB3, the reason why the Spinosaurus was not 60 feet long like it was in 2008 is because they didn't know like it was 60 feet long until they discovered like more fossil evidence to prove that it was bigger in 2008, right?
Right.
Exactly. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't hate the T-Rex, but I think the T-Rex is getting really overused in this franchise. Like, think about it: Jurassic Park, T-Rex; The Lost World, T-Rex; Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. It focused mainly on T-Rex, and then Jurassic Fallen Kingdom. Like, they're all T-Rex, but pretty much,
I mean, the T-Rex was like, I know that because they used it as the icon for the first two movies and whatnot. So it's basically the face of the franchise at this point in both franchises actually. But
yeah,
regardless, it still kind of got a little too much screen time. But at the same time, like the first time it got, like the first movie, that was a reasonable amount of screen time.
yeah.
Second time, I understand and I'll take that.
But after the second,
it got killed, so it didn't even matter.
Yeah, but the fourth.
But it was just like after that, it kind of felt overused.
Yeah, I felt after Jurassic Park 3, when it came to Jurassic World and up, like that's when I felt the T-Rex was overused. Like for the first two movies, I guess it was not overused then. But you gotta admit, like with Fallen Kingdom and Jurassic World, it definitely is now overused. No.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like if I had it my way, I probably wouldn't even put T-Rex in Jurassic World or Fallen Kingdom because it got so much screen time in The Lost World and Jurassic Park, right?
Right.
Yeah. But
I was gonna tell y'all. That if like, okay, that's like saying like your different celebrities and stuff. Well, you got all these other people, but the thing is, you ain't gonna never have a chance to hear about them because you just focused on that one celebrity.
Right.
yeah, true.
I get what I'm coming from. Like,
I agree.
they're not gonna know. They're not gonna know there were all kinds of carnivorous, large dinosaurs along with T-Rex existed because they just steady focusing on the T-Rex.
I know exactly.
It wasn't only T-Rex.
But in general, guys, what do you think? What would you guys think the possibility of us seeing this dinosaur in Dominion again?
I'd say it's a good chance.
You think it's a good chance?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, what I think what they might do is they might plan again, but then cut it out. Because don't forget, we almost saw it in Fallen Kingdom, but thank God they cut it out because the only scene it would have had was Rexy killing it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that would have wrecked the film. So like, if they're gonna bring it back in Dominion just to show it getting killed off, then honestly, don't even bother. No.
Yeah. Don't even bother.
Yeah. Like bring it back if you're gonna show it some iconic scenes, like aquatic scenes, or showing it kill, not a T-Rex obviously, but maybe showing it fight and kill like a Giganotosaurus or Carcharodontosaurus. Show iconic scenes with this dinosaur. Otherwise, don't bring it back at all because they're just, if they bring it back for the rematch, they're gonna make the Spinosaurus fans just as angry as the T-Rex fans,
Yeah.
And there's no point. It's just gonna start a World War III on social media. And Colin knows it too. Like I know, guys, I know Colin's not stupid. The only reason he may do it is because, like I say, if Colin does this, then he's clearly a T-Rex fanboy. He clearly is if he does it in Dominion, no?
Yeah.
Because he knows it's gonna start a World War III. He knows it too. He's not stupid. Like he's a director. Like there's no excuse. Don't you guys agree?
And I mean, these people do stay on social media a lot, so I know they see what people be saying.
Yeah. And he knows if he does this, he's making the biggest mistake of his life, because it's going to cause a really bad war on social media, and people are just going to start not liking this franchise as much, you know?
Right.
So, I hope he makes the right decision if he wants to bring back the Spinosaurus for a role in Dominion. I really do. And on top of that, if they do bring back the Spinosaurus, I hope they keep it the same design, because like I said, we all know this new design is actually the one that's scientifically not accurate. The JP3 one was more scientifically accurate, even though it wasn't perfect, you know?
Right. I think the only thing they changed is the crest.
Yeah, that's it, the crest. If they change the crest, the JP3 one is 100% accurate. And of course, maybe obviously up the size, then it's 100% accurate. There's no problem with it then. Not one. But anyways, did we cover everything or no?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we covered it all.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too.
Yeah, so far.
Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts? Did you guys like Jurassic Park 3? And if you didn't, explain to us why you didn't. And if it's because of your T-Rex fanboy, then honestly, whatever. We don't care. But if you can give us a good explanation why you don't like it, we might respect that. And on top of this, do you guys think that this new reconstruction is bullshit, or do you actually think it's real? Because like we think it's bullcrap because of how big they want to say the Baryonyx is bipedal, and then they want to say the Spinosaurus is quadrupedal, and that we personally think that's bullcrap, you know? So, anyways, guys, we'll see you later. Before I end this video, I'd like to thank my YouTube team, Patrik, Cauan, my 2D animator, David Church, my director, BK Go Crazy, my Spino buddy, GEM as James Ever Macdonald, my YouTube reactor, Zane Chiller, my first friend in the Jurassic Park community on Instagram, and Ellis, my drawer, Allosaurus Boy, my comedian, and Sarthak Sharma, my best friend in real life. Guys, if you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate if you can all consider subscribing if you're interested in hearing from me again, and also turn on the notification bell so you're alerted for my next video. Leave a like, share with all your friends and family, post a comment, and rate, and do the exact same for my YouTube team. And have a nice day, everyone.